Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. In today's video I've got the review of the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. Phew, I have reviewed all of the Samsung Galaxy S10s, well I will have done by the end of this video, and this particular one is live, so if you've got any questions about the S10 Plus please do drop them in the live chat. And also I want to let you know that Vodafone UK have made this video possible. They've loaned me the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus so that I can share my opinion with you. All the opinions expressed within this video are indeed my own. And for the most part, they're really very good indeed. I'm very impressed. I can't wait to show you some of the pictures and videos that I captured with the S10 Plus as well. Now, out of the three, let's cover this off first of all, because I've been getting this question a lot, especially on Twitter. Which of the three, the S10e, the S10 or the S10 Plus, do I personally prefer? Well, I think in first place for me would be the S10e, because it's a very manageable phone, a lot more affordable, great camera performance, etc, etc. The S10 was neither here nor there for me personally, and the S10 Plus would be in second place. So S10e for me first, then the S10 Plus, and then the S10. That's just my personal ranking between the three. Now this particular one, as always, has got a gorgeous display. You've got the little cutout at the top, an elongated cutout for the cameras on the top there, and a really nice quality display, as always, from Samsung. Samsung know how to do displays very well indeed. So I don't think you have any complaints about looking at the phone. The off-axis colours are also very good. Less of a blue tint on this one when you're looking from an angle. So a little bit better than the other ones in the S10 range. So it still does go slightly cooler off-axis, but not too bad. Then we're going to talk about battery life, I think, because that's another question I've been getting a lot. I'm sort of working from a list here of tweets and emails I've had to cover, and battery life on this is very good indeed. Not quite as good as the S10e, but the S10e is a smaller smartphone, as is the S10, but still a really good battery life. You'll get through a day between charges. I don't think you'll eke out 2 days on this one, but possibly if you're a very low user, then you might get a day and a half. So really good battery life. Build quality and fit in the hand, very good indeed. It feels really comfortable actually to hold. I still prefer the S10e, but this one doesn't feel cumbersome. It is obviously a larger smartphone, but it doesn't feel cumbersome at all. And all of the fit and finish, very good indeed. Now, as with most of my smartphone reviews nowadays, I'm not going to go through all of the specifications. They're readily available online. But I will just give you a guide around the phone. So on the back, we've got the flash. We've also got 3 cameras. On the front, we've got 2 cameras. On this side here, we've got the Bixby button, of which you can reassign it. There's also volume up and down, power on off. Across the top, we've just got the secondary mic and the SIM tray. And then across the bottom, we've got microphone, speaker, USB-C, 3.5mm audio jack, which is still on the phone. And of course, wireless charging. Let's just turn this off. Pop it on my wireless charger and you can see there it starts charging. Let's do that once more for you. So it's currently off. Pop it on the charger and it starts charging. So very good. We've got everything that we need in a modern day smartphone. You'll also notice when the screen wakes up there is a little tiny fingerprint sensor graphic on the screen. So we can actually do it without waking it up, but I'll show you so you can see the placement. Place our thumb on the sensor and it unlocks. Very good. I would say I've had about 98% accuracy, a few misses, but that's down to muscle memory, remembering where indeed that fingerprint sensor is. Now you don't have to wake up the screen, you can do it with a blank screen, and there you see it unlock. Very fast, a lot faster than some of the underscreen fingerprint sensors I've tested recently in smartphones. This one is probably the best of the best when it comes to underscreen technology for the fingerprint sensor. Now before I move on to show you some photos and video that I captured with this, let's take a look inside the live chat. We've got Muttley, Aaron Stoy and Gadget Dad. Thank you very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Gadget Dad, can this phone handle Dave's finger blasting test? I think this one can. Let's switch over and have a look at some of the photos that I've taken with this. Here we go. Get this working there. Now you can see some of the photos. So this is outdoors in really good sunlight. Very, very nice photo. Again, good sunlight. For most of these were taken in really good lighting in all fairness, but a real nice amount of detail on this. This was taken indoors on the shelf behind me here, and again, really good colour, and the detail really does give it that sort of almost 3D effect. And then in Milo's beard, it always picks up all the fine detail. Really nice detail in that. And then this one, the colours, the depth of field, very, very good performance there. I don't think you'll have any issues at all with this particular camera on this smartphone. I also want to show you something. Oh, this was a selfie. So this was a really good performance from the front-facing camera. And then again, some more indoor shots that have got just such good colour tone to them. A really good camera performance from the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. Now, I do want to show you some video from this as well. I want to show you on the actual phone, because this gives you an idea of the screen quality. And look at how smooth that video is. This is in UHD resolution, so 4K as people often call it, 60 frames per second. It's just so smooth. The colours though, as always, I mentioned this in one of my other smartphone reviews, something like, what did I review recently? The Sony Xperia 10 Plus. I can't remember, I think that was the model name. But that one, the colours look very natural. Samsung do tend to oversaturate their colours. So although the camera is extremely good, and I wouldn't have any issues with using it or recommending it at all, it's not natural colours. So especially in that video, those yellows, that is my yellow shelf of course, but the yellows were oversaturated. So, you know, if you like that sort of punchy feel to your photos and videos, this is going to really impress you. Some of the tones though, when you saw some of the flowers outdoors, so when you've got natural lighting, it does seem to sort of keep that in check a little bit and still give you a very natural looking photo. Overall performance has been extremely good, sort of transitioning between screens, swiping up and down, you know, launching apps, etc. Not exactly multitasking, but having lots of apps running, the memory management and the overall performance, very, very good indeed. I don't particularly like the bigger cutout notch in the screen. I know I always talk about notches in the videos lately. The teardrop ones I can sort of get along with. The S10e had a single little hole. I could sort of get along with that. This one's just a little bit bigger, taking me a little bit longer to get used to it. But again, that's not a deal breaker. I still do think it's an extremely lovely looking phone and a really pleasing screen to interact with. And when you're watching back videos, again, really nice, and the speaker's nice and loud and clear as well. Even making phone calls, absolutely superb, as you would expect. Now this has got the pull-out drawer, the edge screen for shortcuts. I don't particularly see a value in that, because if I'm going to pull out an edge to interact with the phone and launch apps, I may as well just tap on the app. You know, I'm going to have my most used apps on the home screen anyway. And this Edge app, as I've mentioned again before in other videos with the Samsung Galaxy S10 Edge range, I do find that when I'm holding it, I get a little vibration, a little bit of haptic feedback, because my finger or wherever I've placed that edge often gets touched accidentally. I prefer a little tiny bit of bezel around the left and right sides, and top and bottom, something to hold on to, so that when I'm using this in landscape, I've got something to hold on to without interacting with it. I also found that when I was in the camera, I kept on holding it sort of here and kept tapping the Bixby icon, the Bixby Vision icon, and it would launch that and start trying to recognise what I was trying to take a photo of. So a little bit bigger bezels, I think, in some cases are better. But anyway, that's pretty much my review. I think it's a really good smartphone. Very, very good performance, beautifully made. I love the colour on this one. I think this is called Prism White as well. Very, very nice. I think they've done just a really nice job on these colours and the overall aesthetic of their smartphones. this time around. They look very, very sort of svelte, and I can't even say the word, but very sleek and very, very nice. I really do like what they've done here. So if you want to pick up one of these for yourself, as I said, Vodafone are the place to go. You can pick these up on contract. I've left a link to the Vodafone website down in the video description there. And if you want to pick up any cases or accessories, or indeed buy it if you're in another country, I've also left some affiliate links down there as well. They do give me a little bit of commission. They don't cost you a penny extra. If you're watching this after live broadcast and you've got any comments at all, please do leave them in the regular comments section below. And if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. I publish a new tech video pretty much every single day. Now, just to let you know, this video is being broadcast originally on a Monday, so I want to wish you all a fantastic week ahead. I've also been testing a new live broadcasting or live streaming camera. This has been live broadcast with the Panasonic FZ1000 Mark II. I will be doing a dedicated video to testing out the live streaming capabilities of this camera as well, so please do stay tuned for that. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. I'll see you in another video very soon.